Yo, NBA 2K21 live stream. Denver Nuggets versus Brooklyn Nets. Let's go.
NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This from earlier on, the Nuggets getting off the team bus and showing their fashion sense. Gotta make a grand entrance when you're on the road. But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes two people happy instead of just one. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity and creative joy is part of what makes the big man tick. Jokic said, "It helps me having fun out there. It's a different way to approach the game." And that makes him one of a kind in this league, Kevin.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for the Nets, Durant plays the four with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Here's Murray. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
He's super hard to guard as Jamal Murray because he's got all the shots, including recognizing when to use the floater.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Lays it up and banks it in. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. 4-point game.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this? Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
The kick out to Irving for Murray, and Irving gets it to go on the assist from KD.
And the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
Now, here's Jokic. Excellent D there from Allen. It's stolen by Harris. To the wing on the left. Deep two from Murray. And no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Irving passes to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter basketball. Irving against Murray. And Jokic gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Durant. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Harris outside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, with that athletic, muscular frame, Gary Harris able to battle through contact there.
LeVert the pass to Dinwiddie. Count it.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 3-point lead. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Offensive rebound. The Nets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Harris outside. Pass to Barton. Wide open look here for Murray. They get the rebound. Millsap. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jaron Allen.
And, you know, Paul Millsap is a guy who epitomizes professionalism. Wherever he's been, he's always played his role well. 6-man starter, star player. He does what's asked of him.
Irving passes to Allen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And he gets it back. And Jokic wide open, he shoots. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the glass.
Now here's Durant. Pass to LeVert. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The shot's good. Murray's got his second basket.
And even at 6'5", that's not a giant by any means. Murray elevates high inside for these buckets. He's a high percentage shooter down low for sure.
And that one's good. Durant.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Harris outside. Murray against Irving. Harris outside. Barton against LeVert. Harris trying to get free. Excellent D there from Allen.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Millsap against Durant. Over Millsap. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
But being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside. It's not just threes. It's that mid-range game, too.
Now here's Barton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray, no good. The Nets with the lead. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Jokic, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
LeVert with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 4. Millsap passes to Harris. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Outstanding quickness in the open floor from Harris. Gary's so good at getting to the right area of the court.
A nice shot by Irving. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instinct. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Durant. Taurean Prince comes in for Karis LeVert. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Irving. Now, here is Morris. Here's Porter. Feeds it to Plumlee. He gets that one.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Prince against Porter. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The feed to Jordan. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact. And Jordan doesn't let it bother him.
Now, here is Morris. Left side, Porter shoots over Dinwiddie. Morris passes to Craig. From outside, off the mark. Nets leading by 6. The pass to Dinwiddie. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
And Porter, here we go. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Dinwiddie, banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And the Nets with possession here. 8-point game. For 3, Harris hands it from downtown.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now, here is Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Harris, right side. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. Outside, Porter.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Jared Allen. Nuggets on D. They trail by 11.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Now, here's Chandler. Harris outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, Harris is such an aggressive hunter of his shots. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and sometimes they get over-aggressive with him.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Outside, Porter. A rebound by the Nets. Prince outside. Harris's shot is off. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Here's Porter. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Jordan inside, working on Plumlee. On the wing, Harris. Chandler dishes to Jordan. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Morris, and he comes up with the deuce.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes it to Chandler, stolen by Grant. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Craig. That one's not going to go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Prince against Morris. Prince's shot is good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Jordan, following the basket by Mason Plumlee. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against them. The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
Now, here is Morris. Shot clock at 6. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Nets out in front, up by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Hey guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got on the perimeter, Harris and Prince. Wilson Chandler out there with Jordan. And it's Irving in at the point. Murray's checked in for Torrey Craig. Now here's Murray. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
Irving, good.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Murray against Harris. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked by Jordan. And Grant sends it back.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Nets. Denver also making some changes. Jokic is checked in, and Harris subbed in for Monte Morris. So it's Brooklyn now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Porter, and he banks in the layup. Porter's got 6.
Boy, know it. You know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now, here's Jokic. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Harris. The drive by Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Paul Millsap's checked in for the Nuggets. Harden comes in for Porter. And that one's good, Irving.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Jordan against Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 9.
He's really a dangerous perimeter shooter. Harris is great at cashing in from this spot on the floor.
Here's Irving. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Millsap. Here's Jokic. Off target from three-point range. Nets leading by 10. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Here's Barton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Harris outside. Here's Jokic. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Irving looking over the floor. Three-pointer, LeVert. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, you look at the shots like that LeVert makes, and you have to be happy for the progress he's made because he's worked at it.
The drive by Jokic. It's good. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Durant attacking. Good on the shot. Durant's got 10 points.
How do you stop Durant on the drive? I mean, this guy is mobile, he's long, and he's got tremendous ball skills.
Now here's Murray. Over Chandler. They grab their own miss. It's good. Jokic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Irving kicks to Allen. LeVert the pass to Allen. Millsap with the double team. Chandler outside. Fires the 3. No good that time. And Denver the other way now. Murray with it. Guarded now by Durant. Harris looking it over. No good on the triple. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. 10-point lead. And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris has played, trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Irving drives in. Allen right side. Outside Durant. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And he trims the lead to single digits.
Excellent body control around the rim. Barton didn't let the defender distract him at all.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. It's the Nets now. Durant against Millsap. Over Millsap. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Durant's got 12.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Nets leading by 8. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Harris. Here's Irving. He's got 12. On the clock, out to the wing. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And here's KD for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Martin surveying the floor. Millsap trying to get open. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
You know, Barton is a sinewy, mobile guard. I mean, he's tough to defend without fouling because of how slick and slippery he is.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Gary Harris.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Now here's Durant. Durant with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Allen. Craig pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 6.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Millsap finds Jokic. Murray with it. The 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Martin against LeVert. KD passes to Allen. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, I like seeing Allen get this kind of position because you give him the rock there, and he can take care of the rest.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Prince is checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Kyrie Irving. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Monte Morris comes in for Will Barton.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen oozes energy, and teammates feed off of it.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Over to the wing for 3. Murray drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down. Dinwiddie against Morris. Prince, that's for 2. Off
Offensive rebound, Nets. Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. That three off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Craig. Now here's Durant. He's got 12. Oh, and the chin by Durant.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Denver's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Morris finds Plumlee. Excellent D there from Allen.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
To the inside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And now it's an 11-point Nets lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now, here is Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. A shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Outside Durant. Allen trying to break free. Again, the Nets for 2.
And even with a big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now, here is Morris.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
And Allen slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Prince against Millsap. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Morris outside. Again, the miss by Morris.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. And then for Denver, Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. And Porter subbed in for Torrey Craig. And here is Grant. The kick out to Porter. For 3, Murray. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets out in front by 17 points at the end of the... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He ended up with 22 points, 12. And
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So on the floor for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the point. Now here's Millsap. Murray outside. Jokic passes to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And it goes down 2 points. Barton's got 6 points.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Here's KD. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Will Barton.
a one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team. And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season, and yet they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
And it's LeVert missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Millsap doing a nice job there, reading the defense, and makes a nice slick pass to burn the opponent.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far, and he makes that one. 11 points in the game.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
KD with it, picked up by Harris, and Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. KD on the wing. Millsap covering. Durant against Millsap. Allen trying to break free.
He's smart on the defensive end now. Millsap, very impressive. That IQ he has on defense, recognizes the move and then closes the airspace.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. But we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And that one's good, Irving.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
Martin passes to Harris. Here's Jokic, and it's sent back by Allen.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Irving dishes to Allen. Barton against KD. Back to Allen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Right, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And the Nets may get a change here. Chandler's checked in.
Tell you what, you can hit him, slap him, try to wrap him up. Really doesn't matter because Millsap is so strong, he's able to fight through all of that.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
In last season's numbers, show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Now here's Chandler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Barton outside. Lets it go from 11. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Barton. Nets leading by 17. Irving attacking. Basket good. Irving's got 24 points.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Here's Here's Murray. Softly drops in the floater.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Chandler. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. Pass to LeVert. No good from outside.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Murray, good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Irving against Murray. Give a step back. Irving, good. 26 points for him.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Harris outside. Pass to Jokic. Goes up to the stripe, and Denver again with the bucket.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Irving against Murray. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Nets passing it around. Here's Irving. Back to Chandler. From the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Harris. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Timeout called, the Nets. Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Torian Prince comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. And Denver with a change here too. Porter's checked in. Now here's LeVert. Irving passes to Jordan. Back to Irving. Feeds it to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Harris outside. Back to Murray. In the corner, it's Harris. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here for the Nuggets. Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Torrey Craig comes in for Gary Harris. And Morris subbed in for Murray. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the pass to Morris. Jokic kicks to Craig. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jokic. And again, it's Denver.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Brooklyn leading by 13. It's Prince on the wing. Irving against Morris. Shoots from the elbow. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And it's Jokic missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Irving. Pass to Jordan. Back to Irving. Over Morris. Irving, good. Irving's got 16 points here in the second half.
You know, getting up into Irving's grill only gives him additional intensity and focus to let you have it.
Here's Craig, guarded by Harris. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. That one's good from the corner. Porter's got 8 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Poked loose and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Up the floor, Harris with it. Guarded now by Morris. And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Denver. Morris with the ball. Got that bucket. Morris has got his second bucket. Nets leading by 11. Outside Irving. Jordan inside. He's guarded by Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. Irving finds Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Porter looking it over. And that one, good. 10 points for him.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Irving up top, covered by Morris. Morris against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Over Morris. Irving misses. The Nuggets trail by 11. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Morris against Irving. Inside, Porter. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Porter's got 12.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man, Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. They brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take him to another level for sure. Boy, DeAndre Jordan still able to throw down these fantastic dunks. And he loves when he gets a chance to do so.
Now, here is Morris. .143 left here in the third quarter. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Irving against Morris. Good work there as it goes. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Irving with it. Now defended by Grant.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Irving. Here's Morris. Plumlee trying to break loose. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket for Morris. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger roll.
Here's Morris. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Grant. No points in the game yet for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
No good on that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets lead by 11. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Allen is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. And pushing it up, here's Denver. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 9 on the basket for Murray.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. And what a strong finish there.
Paul Millsap's checked in for the Nuggets. And it's Harris with the ball for Denver. Back, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, DeAndre Jordan, quite a load off the bounce there, showing you his ability to draw fouls that time.
And he sinks the second. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Murray finds Barton. Passes it to Millsap. Harris against Harris. Murray for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Now here's Murray. Outside Millsap. Six on the shot clock. Here's Harris. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Durant. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now here is Harris. And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Jokic is checked in. Outside Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Decisive on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Millsap. He's not going to let that opportunity go to waste.
Jokic with the steal. Here's Harris, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Irving with a clean look. Misses the 3. The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray outside. Pass to Millsap. Shoots a fader, and Denver again with the bucket.
Got to respect the jump shot of Millsaps. I mean, he knows exactly when he's got a mid-range jumper he should take.
Irving drives in. Harris outside. KD on the wing. Millsap covering. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
LeVert's checked in for Harris.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Jokic. Count that one. Jokic has got 12 points in just the second half.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Barton kicks to Millsap. Jokic trying to free himself up. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket for Millsap. Here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
For Denver, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Millsap gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
Now here's Durant. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
And, you know, games like this really boost Allen's confidence. I mean, and that feeds on itself. He'll become more aggressive moving forward as a result.
Pass to Jokic. Basket counts.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's KD. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's the pass to Allen. Back to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unable to get that one. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. KD draws the double. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Irving. No-place jumper from the free throw line. Irving's got 18 points just in the second half.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
To the left wing. Back to Irving. He feeds it to Allen. Dinwiddie outside. The dish to Durant. And that one, good. KD's Allen's got 32 points.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
Now, here's Jokic. Over Irving for three. Murray. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Martin outside. Chalk up two there.
Barton doesn't back up now. He really takes on challenges. Even when you rough up Barton, he's going to fight through contact and make it hard for you.
Now Irving. Oh, that's blocked. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Barton kicks to Murray. Back to Barton for the three. They get it back. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Jokic.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Dinwiddie. Allen dishes to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Nuggets trail by 3. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. Millsap's got his 4th assist in this one. Irving with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Outside, KD. Feeds it to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
Denver's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Murray, the pass to Harris. Down low, stolen by Allen. And here we go, the fast break with Dinwiddie. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Allen with quick feet and showing you quick hands there. That allowed him to come up with that pilfer.
Passes to Jokic. Open shot by Murray. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Now here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
It just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. Yes, indeedy, Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Moving against Murray. Here's Jokic. That one, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Irving passes to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And now a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Martin passes to Jokic. That one goes. Count it. Jokic has got 10 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And it's good. 2 points. KD's got 36.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rattles him.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. And Denver has possession. Murray, the pass to Millsap. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Jokic in the corner. Offline with his three. And they go to the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
Murray for three. The shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. In the corner, Irving with it. 6-second difference between shot and game clock.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Murray, good.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Count it. Irving's got 36.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
For three, Murray. The shot misses. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
It was amazing. You know, more importantly, we got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates. They did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. You know, it took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but one man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.